What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Murphy Lawn Care Channel. All you beautiful people on YouTube, if you will look in the shop, we are minus a mower. That is right, guys. We sold the Ferris today. It wasn't an easy decision to make, but we finally went through something where we realized it just was the weakest mower in our fleet for what we are doing. And if we want to move forward, we definitely need to get some different equipment. Now, we're definitely keeping the Gravely and definitely keeping the Bradley, but the Ferris, honestly, the only reason the Gravely exists is because there was 2 weeks where the Ferris messed up on me in a row. First, when the PTO switch went out, and then the ignition switch went out. And then the second week, one of the coils went out, so I was only running on one cylinder. And I just went ahead and had my mechanic replace both my coils. After the second breakdown in 2 weeks, I decided I needed a backup mower to the Ferris. Originally, I was looking at buying an Aaron's mower. Didn't do that. We was going to go to a box store. Glad we didn't do that. And that's where the Gravely happened. And I honestly fell in love with the Gravely to the point that it became a full-time mower. And the Ferris became the backup to it. And then this year, where I was deciding to go full-time, I bought the Bradley 36 because I wanted to try out standards. I needed something to get between gates. I wanted to be more efficient. I usually do about anywhere between 7 to 10 or 11 properties by myself a day. And, you know, being solo, you want to be efficient. And push mowing will absolutely kill you. Now, there are still some property that the push mower actually dropped one this weekend. That's another story for another video. Anyway, so that was the reason for the Bradley 36. First got it, I wasn't super crazy over it. And the machine itself is fine. I just wasn't crazy over switching to a standard. Please forgive me. That dog is going to go off probably the whole video. It goes off all day long. Anyway, and now that I'm starting to learn how to, you know, put myself on the standard, carry myself on the standard, I'm actually getting where I'm a lot more comfortable on it, to the point we're honestly considering another standard. But we've been back and forth between Gravely and another Bradley. And we started one of our commercial properties this past weekend. It has a lot of hills, a lot of slopes, and we learned a lot. Now, the Gravely does pretty decent on hills, but it doesn't have a ROPS kit. And if you don't know what a ROPS kit is, it's the big old roll bar that you see on back of commercial zero turns. And to be honest with you, know better than it does do on hills. It really doesn't constitute me spending the money for a ROPS kit. We probably still will to keep it safe, but it's not going to be something that we put on hills or slopes. The Ferris, although it had a ROPS kit, if you remember, it was terrible on hills. It was absolutely awful. It couldn't hold a low-grade hill to save its life. But the Bradley, now that I'm learning how to really use it and put my body weight on it, actually did really good this past weekend, to the point that I really see my best investment being a standard. Now, I love Gravely and I love Bradley, but there are some things that are different about the brand, and it's not just price. Something that won me over about Bradley early on is when I started posting videos about the Bradley, there's this guy named Simon that started popping up in the videos, and I didn't know who he was. And, you know, he kind of seemed like he had something to do with Bradley, but I wasn't sure. The more I learned is he actually is a big part of Bradley. I think he's an engineer, maybe a designer or something. But the fact that somebody from the brand is congratulating me on buying the brand, when I have an issue, they comment about the issue, that says a lot to me. I don't see Skag doing that. I don't see Ferris doing that. I don't see X-Mark Toro or any of these other ones doing that, unless you're one of these really, really high up guys and they're giving you mowers. Wouldn't that be nice? But anyway, you just don't see that. So what I've actually decided to do, and we're going to go look at them this week, see if I can demo one. Don't know if they're going to let me, because I'm going to pay cash for my unit. I'm not going to have a line of credit open, and I don't have a line of credit up with them. I pay cash for everything. So they may not let me demo one for that reason. I really don't know. But what we are going to look at is either a Bradley Standard 52 or a 61. The thing that I really want is a Vanguard engine. Like that right there is the cream of crop of Briggs & Stratton. Like that right there is as good as it gets. Right, and some of the other bigger mowers on their top of the line mowers, they're using Vanguard engines. Now, they're still using some Kawasaki's and stuff. I've even seen a Yamaha engine on one of the Gravely's, the Pro Turns. That was insane. But I'd really like to get the Vanguard if my budget can handle it. Even in the Bradleys, they still get a little expensive, but they're still very reasonable for what they are. It's the thing I love about Bradley. They take care of the little man. They're not just trying to dig in your pockets like Skag and the rest of them. Skags are stupid expensive. They're great mowers, but they are stupid expensive. So, I can honestly tell you with Bradley, you get a lot more than what you pay for, which makes me comfortable with that purchase. I love this little 36. Everything about it, I love it. Absolutely love it. The only thing I am going to change on it is I'm going to reupholster this in some Marvel, like Iron Man. Super big Iron Man fan here. So we're going to do that. Other than that, super happy with everything. Now, just want to let you guys know what was going on here. We are super excited to get to the dealer this week and see if we can demo one of these machines. Simon, if you have any recommendations, you know more about the mower than I do. I'd love to hear them. We are super excited to have another Bradley mower coming into our business, being a part of our fleet. I really stand behind this brand. I love them. I recommend them to everybody. I can't say enough good about them. I will support anybody that supports the little man. It's expensive enough getting in the business, especially when you got all these other companies out here trying to dig in your pockets. So anyways, can't wait to get the new mower. There'll be more videos coming up. And anyways, love you guys. Hope you like the video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. And there's a button down there somewhere. I don't know where it is. It's down there at the bottom. It says subscribe. It's big, red, and pretty. You need to hit that bad boy because this is going to be an awesome year. And we're going to have a lot of great content coming. We'll catch you guys on the next one.